Today on Design by Nature, we deconstruct the woodpecker, the bird that breaks wood without breaking its brain. Against a tree trunk, a rapid series of impacts again and again and again. Up to 20 strikes per second. Each one is a high-speed collision that would be fatal to most other organisms. If a human experienced this, it would mean instant brain trauma, but this bird does it thousands of times a day. Without injury, without damage. So the question is, how do you survive your own impact? Every strike generates extreme forces, rapid deceleration, shock waves traveling through bone. In most animals, this would cause concussion, internal damage, because the brain floats inside the skull, and sudden stops are dangerous. So how does this system avoid failure under repeated impact? Now we look beneath the surface. X-ray perspective. The beak strikes first. It acts as the initial contact point. But it is not rigid. It has slight flexibility. This reduces peak force at the moment of impact. Behind it, the skull structure begins to distribute the load. Not all force travels directly inward. Some of it is redirected. Inside the skull, specialized bone structures act as a natural shock absorber. Spongy bone regions compress slightly under impact. This increases the time over which the force is applied, reducing peak acceleration. The system manages the impact. The brain itself is tightly packed. Unlike humans, there is very little space for movement inside the skull. This minimizes internal motion during impact. Less movement means less collision inside the skull. The brain is stabilized. Now the most unusual component, the hyoid apparatus. It wraps around the skull and anchors near the front. This structure acts like a biological seatbelt. It helps stabilize the head and redirect energy away from critical areas. Another critical factor, alignment. The woodpecker strikes in a straight line, traveling along a controlled axis. This prevents rotational forces that would twist the brain. No sideways motion, just controlled, repeatable impact. Look at the system architecture. Flexible beak, spongy bone, tightly stabilized brain, hyoid support, all integrated. Now imagine applying this. Helmets that reduce concussion risk, materials that distribute force more efficiently. Engineers study woodpeckers to improve sports equipment, automotive safety, and even aerospace design. This biological system has been optimized through millions of years of evolution. It is a living impact management system. At Design by Nature, we don't just see animals, we see engineered solutions to physics' harshest problems. Analysis complete. I'll see you in the next file. Subscribe to reverse engineer the natural world together.